Parents, smoking marijuana is becoming less taboo in our country as more and more states like Washington and Colorado legalize the drug for recreational use. But marijuana is still illegal in Wisconsin. The Just Like You campaign aims to convince parents to not smoke pot in front of their kids. This morning we are joined by Carrie Lurch from Community Advocates. Good morning to you.
Morning.
This jumped out at us when we heard about it, and the first question is, it seems surprising that we even need a campaign to tell parents about this.
Right. Well, as we know, across the country, several states are legalizing marijuana, whether it's for medicinal uses or recreational uses. And with that comes, this idea that it's more normalized. And we really wanted to find a way to, really illuminate for parents that, hey, this is an issue for our kids, and kids really are at risk for damage as they start to grow up and have harm to their developing brains. So how can we really target those kids from not having to be exposed to that? And parents are one way of affecting that.
Let's take a look at some of the images that you created. These are developed by you locally, these pictures, and the kids are really young that I see in these pictures. You explain what's going on here.
Yep, so really the whole idea here is that our kids are paying attention to what their parents, their guardians, their older siblings are doing. And while they may not understand, they're going to mimic that because they look up to the adults in their lives. So really for parents, guardians, older siblings to be cognizant of what they're doing around their kids and really be aware that those kids are paying attention. We want to send them positive messages.
One of the bullet points in your messaging is to parents, you don't have to just say no, just say something. It seems like the message, some might say the message should be to everyone to just say no. What are you trying to get at there?
We're really just trying to encourage parents to have that conversation with their kids, because kids, just like adults, pay attention to what's going on in TV and what's going around in the news. So really just use it as an opportunity to talk to your kids and have that conversation. And
you say to explain the consequences. For parents that aren't equipped to explain the consequences, what are they?
Again, kids' brains are developing until they're in their mid-20s, and we don't want to risk them doing anything that's going to harm that development. Adults are a little bit different. Our brains are developed, but kids, their brains develop for a long time, so we want to make sure that they're well-equipped so that they can be healthy, productive adults.
And we just showed the images of the campaign. Where will people see these around town?
I encourage people to visit justlikeyouMKE.com. You'll get the whole scope of the campaign.